Hey guys, it's your boy UAG back in the building with another video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about all the news that Arcade1up has been doing in the last couple of days. So, if you like that kind of stuff, sit back and relax, and we'll start that video right after this. So like I said, we're back, and Arcade1up is saying, listen, let's make some news. They've been in the doghouse for the last month or so with all the news of releasing games, not releasing it, back and forth, the pricing. Then we got the T2 leak, and we also got the Tron leak, and we also got some Countercades that just came out. So let's talk about what I've just heard right now. And let me pull up some screen for you. Boom. So Tron is back, and listen, it looks nice. It looks similar to the images that we've already seen, but it's more tangible. Why? Because they have a placeholder in the Amazon. So it's on Amazon. It's a listing there. We should be excited about that. I'm excited about that. It's going to be kind of cool. So, we're just looking at it now. It doesn't have any price points, but it's here. It's here. It's real. We got the live button. You see the art, the work. Still showing just 2 games from what we could see. It's not very detailed on the listing. So there you have that. There was also, well, now we got 2 players. The Countercades here. It looks nice. It's something nice to look at. Now, if you see from these images, there is no live button. I don't believe we're going to be getting live there, but it does look sharp. It does look very nice. If you have nostalgia for these games and you can't take a 4-player, cabinet in your arcade room because they'll just take up too much space, you may want to jump on one of these, depending on the price point. They look very nice. So let's see what goes on there. Right? Let's see what goes on there. Excited. Okay, what else do we have here? Let me show you this. Now, there is a USB port here. What is that port for? Well, I have a couple ideas. Is this to link up multiple units? Who knows? Do you think it's to link up multiple units? I think it's a possibility. I also think that it's a possibility that it could be to plug in for player 3 or player 4. Because now that the party case have that ability to plug in to add additional controllers, why not do it that way? So it might be for multiple purposes, to multi-link it and to add player 3 and 4 with a wired controller. So there's that. But I don't believe we're going to be getting Wi-Fi on these units. So I think that's a miss. Also think it's a miss that we're getting just 8-inch screens. However, they said that they're upgraded, which they need to be, because you have to see these on an angle. And the generations that we've had before this, you just, they were good for what they were if you were straight on, but at an angle, it just wasn't cutting it. And here we have the Mortal Kombat one. This is the one that I'm probably the most interested in because I love me Mortal Kombat. It's just my thing there. It was cool to get the full, screen there. Wonder if it's going to be all 3 games. doesn't give us any information. The listing there, you got the kick plate fill. We also have another USB. So on this, why would we have another USB? The games are 2 players, so we have both controllers there. Unless you want to have the whole screen for yourself to connect it to another one, maybe this is also for firmware. There has to be a reason for them to provide that to us. I'm trying to see if there's any details in terms of that in the description, but I don't see anything to kind of foreshadow what that might be. There's also the Marvels versus the Marvel superhero one. Unfortunately, they pulled out the listing, so we can't even see the pictures there, but it still has somewhat of a placeholder there. And this is probably one of the interesting ones as well. This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones. Now, this is interesting for a couple of reasons. One, because they're coming out with a Turtles in Times cabinet, which has the same 2 games, but people are not happy with that artwork. Here you have the original artwork, which is the one that has the most nostalgia on it, obviously. But it just looks nice, a nice form factor. Again, we have that USB port, so it's probably for player, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, and multi-link there or whatnot. So it is, it is nice. No Wi-Fi, unfortunately, at least from this view of things. But it is nice. It is nice. It is nice. I don't see the port for. Oh no, there goes the headphone jack right there. So we do have the headphone jack on the other side. So headphone jack on this side. And the USB port on this side. Interesting. So, we'll get this for some of those people who really wanted it but can't fit it in their arcade and don't want to take up that space. You have that. Also, there was a listing here in for a Countercade version of Pong, a multicolor one. So the cool thing about that is, again, you're getting options there. You're getting options for your home to play some of these games in a smaller form factor and take up a lot of space. So cool things are on the way. And the only thing is that these Countercades, from what we're seeing right here, they are not Wi-Fi enabled, but you are having the possibility of multi-link with USB. You have the headphone sets. And you have 2-player controllers. That is in a small form factor, which is pretty cool. We didn't get any official word from Arcade1up. We knew these were coming because these were on the Randy's record leak. But now that we're seeing this on Amazon, a reputable company, it's more tangible. It feels very real. So it's just a time of when it's going to come, and I'm sure it's probably going to be that fall season for Christmas, of course. In addition to that, I didn't show it on the video here, but Big Blue has a placeholder as well on Amazon. So there's that, and it looks like it's the Stool edition. So that's pretty cool. Once that hits, I'm going to order from there because with Amazon, they're just more reputable in terms of, when they say a date, they get it to you, and you don't have to wonder if and or buts. It's usually there, and if there's any issues, you can always return it, and they'll send you out a new one. So that's always cool. So when that comes out officially, I'll notify the community there. Guys, so if you like that kind of information, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so you'll be the first to know. And while you're here, you liked it, give us a thumbs up on the way out. It really does help a lot with the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, guys, you know what we say. Keep gaming. Means a lot.